What's up, you guys, and welcome to a whole new episode of Toni Approved. It's that time again. I am back with a whole nother unboxing, and this one I have been waiting on since August and wasn't expecting this vinyl to actually arrive until June, but yesterday it popped up at my doorstep. If you are curious to know what vinyl I ordered, it is the I Care For You album from Aaliyah's catalog. Back in August, Blackground 2.0 decided to put her entire catalog on vinyl, which I actually ordered them all, except Ultimate Aaliyah. I already have that on like 2 CDs, and I have all of her music digitally, but you know, vinyls, they just live forever, and I love collecting them, as you guys can see, and as you guys have seen on previous videos on my channel. Let me tell you how things are so in line right now in my life. On the video that I put out to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Aaliyah's self-titled album, Luke asked me to discuss the I Care For You album and what it was like to be a fan in 2002 to 2004 when, you know, new music was still coming out for Aaliyah at that time. And I told him I got you, but I really didn't know how I was gonna do it. And then this vinyl showed up at my door. So I feel like that was just confirmation that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. You gotta pay attention to them little signs, baby. By the time this album dropped, we had gotten Queen of the Damned, which the fans was kind of iffy about. Some people really liked it and praised it because her family was backing it and they knew how much Aaliyah really adored this movie and was really excited to play this character. And others was kind of iffy because her character dies in the end of the movie, which I feel like they were just being extra. It's a vampire, it's a horror movie, get over it. But I can't tell anybody how to feel because at that time, people were missing her a lot. Like, Aaliyah was everywhere. She was all over the radio. When Miss You dropped as a single for this, it was played everywhere. Like, you couldn't go anywhere without hearing Miss You. And it was not like taking a late night drive and hearing the radio host says, "And up next, we have Aaliyah, come over." And then you hear,
"I just touched down, $2:45.
Hey, that's nice. Aaliyah basically ruled 106 in Park with her videos Rock the Boat and More Than a Woman. After they came out, they shot to #1 on the countdown and literally had to be retired. She was almost like #1 for like a year, basically. Her videos were playing so long that they was kind of almost shuffled to the end of the show. Like when new artists would come out with new rollouts, they would still of course play it and shout her out, but we would probably get like 30 seconds of the videos. But yes, as a fan, I was personally just still trying to grab any new Aaliyah information or anything that was fresh from Aaliyah at that time that we could possibly get. I was honestly, and if I could just be transparent, I was comparing her to these new girls that was coming out at this time, because I remember Ashanti came out and it was like, I like your music, but girl. And then Sierra came out and it was another situation of, I like your music and you working with Missy, but girl. But I love both of them, and I feel like it was just, I was filling the void of Aaliyah not being in the music industry, and it had an effect on not only those artists for me, but other people that Missy and Tim would work with. I felt kind of like they were giving away her sound. Even though they had worked with other artists while she was here, it was still kind of that bittersweet feeling. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. I have to kind of take in this moment because I am such an Aaliyah fan, and I really didn't know if we were really gonna ever really get her music on streaming platforms, let alone CDs, vinyls, cassettes again. Like, this is just like real nostalgia. We used to have this place called The Landing downtown, and they used to have the music. What was the place in there called? I think it was a FYE. It was a FYE. I remember the day this came out, I called the guy and had him literally read off the track listing because I had heard that they would have new songs, and I remember just wondering what the album was gonna sound like, what the new song's gonna sound like. It was everything. Okay. God really blessed me to be able to have Aaliyah's catalog on vinyl.
There's no need to worry about doing our way.
Yes, just look at her. That is so like, and it even has the sticker. Wow. And what's crazy is, for the CD that I had, this was actually the original cover and this was the back. I had got this album with the DVD. It says Aaliyah, I Care For You, for the first time available on vinyl. Certified platinum. First posthumous compilation album by the print features the previous unreleased song, Miss You. This is crazy, like, wow. Like, I cannot believe I have her album on vinyl. And this actually came by itself, but I feel like her other albums are gonna come all together. And I can't. I don't even want to open this. What I normally do, like the vinyls back there, you guys, they aren't open. Thank You Next is open. But the rest of them aren't open. And for me, normally I'll kind of keep my vinyls like just like sealed and let it like marinate a little bit just as a work of art. And I have to do a special shout out to Jonte Austin. He wrote several tracks on this album. He wrote I Miss You, he wrote Don't Worry, Come Over, All I Need. Now this isn't a specialty vinyl. I believe it's just a natural black vinyl. This is like, once again, this is like getting a new CD, that nostalgia feeling I used to get back in the day. Yeah, this is it all over again. So let's do this. Okay. Oh, okay. So what I'm gonna do? Yeah, like that. So smart. So that way, I'm going to literally slide this right back inside of the plastic as soon as we finish. Wow. Oh, still so beautiful. Let's open it.
No more.
As you guys can see, this is one of the iconic photo shoots. And what's crazy about this particular photo shoot is, as much as I love these pictures, I was in heaven when we started getting additional shots from this photo shoot. It just made me realize, like, Aaliyah was just a girl, like, on so many levels. All of these photos are nice, and she served. Okay, so it has the natural rating from the back of the album, and it looks like it's gonna be on a natural black vinyl. Okay, which is cool. I haven't actually got a black vinyl in a minute. A lot of my vinyls have been specialty colors. Let's go. Let's take a listen.
No. It's been too long and I'm lost without you. What am I gonna do? I've been holding back this scene. I let you know.
Hey. Yes. Come through.
Should I feel somewhere relaxing? Don't compare me to